Hey, what's up everybody? So I know it's been like forever and a day since I've literally done anything on camera. Life. But today I'm finally going to show you my room tour. I moved at the beginning of December 1st to be exact, so I've been here for almost a full month, probably just about 3 weeks, and I've been trying to get this to you earlier, but like I said, life happens. Honestly, this is like the first opportunity I've had on a weekend where my landlord and my roommate are both gone. So I'm taking advantage of the fact that neither of them are here right now, and I am going to film this video for you. So the room it's nice. It's literally just a room, and that's all I'm going to show you because I do share this townhome with my landlady, who is not here right now, her dog, who might be here but sleeping, I don't know. She's a really nice dog, and another woman, and she lives in the room directly next to me, so I've never really vlogged or anything here because I don't want her to hear it through the wall. And they're not like, it's not like they're younger, obviously, and I don't really feel like having to explain the whole YouTube spectrum thing to them, because it's not exactly like I'm making money off YouTube. If it was more like I was getting like kind of like a small income from YouTube, I'd explain it, and I tell them that like this is kind of what it has to be. But since it's not, I haven't really felt the need to explain it, so I haven't. There's not much decorating going on, but I'm gonna bring back some like little like posters that I had on my wall at school, and I'm gonna command them up, and I'm gonna try to decorate at least the wall over my bed a little bit. But yeah, that's about all I can say for now. We're gonna get onto the video, and then at the end I'm gonna pop back in for what's gonna happen after the new year, because I kind of got some plans of what I want to do. So literally starting from the corner, this is like the overview of the room. And like I said, it's pretty spacious. I think all the floors are new, which is why it costs a little more. When I toured the room, they had nothing in it at all, except those shelves in the corner, and obviously that is probably meant to be a TV mount for like a corner TV, but I don't have a TV, so there's nothing there right now. The fridge was there, and the trash was there, which obviously it's a mini trash, which is why it's overflowing with bag that was inside of my carry-on. The bed was not here when I moved in. My landlady went out and bought the mattress and the frame for me, which was really nice of her, which is also beneficial to her because if she buys it, then I can't take it when I move out. So we're gonna get the closet out of the way first, since it is actually a pretty nice closet. This was here when I moved into the curtain and the rod, so I can kind of just like pull this over to hide my laundry, which is not there right now. It's currently drying. But yep, this is my closet. Oh yeah, and the dresser was here too, but the dresser was facing like the other way, so the drawers would be like pulled out this way. And when I moved in, I turned it around myself. And so this is another thing that's here. I'm just gonna move that so that there was lighting. There was like this like hanging hook kind of thing that I think the other person left here. I kind of have all my closet organized by like, that's my Deadpool costume for Halloween that I never ended up getting to wear. Like pants, and dressy stuff, tank tops, dressy shirts, flannels, cover-ups, jackets. And as you can see, there are these two shelves up here. Obviously, I can't reach that top one, so that one does not get any use whatsoever. If I had a step stool or something, I could put stuff up there, but I don't, so it doesn't get any use. And so I use this for storage because the dresser isn't that big, so all my long sleeve stuff has to go kind of up here. Obviously not very neatly because I can't even really reach the top of that, so it's really hard for me to put things up. But down on this end, I've kind of just got like, that's an extra pillow sham, like decorative pillow sham for my bed. I have my neck pillow that my mom bought me for when we moved down here for the train. And then like I got an extra set of sheets, an extra towel. Those are my overalls that desperately need to be hung up. I've run out of hangers and I'm not buying more. And then this is like sweatpants, like PJ pants that are like thick. And then I have like hoodies and like long sleeves up here in like no particular order, literally. And then down here is like where all my makeup and toiletry stuff, well, not really my toiletry stuff, that's all in the bathroom, but this is where my makeup stuff is. I love this mirror. I got it from Ari, and it can be charged and plugged in, and it can act as a ring light, but there's no outlet close to here besides this one, and the cord's not gonna reach. One of these days I need to take it off and plug it in and then charge it, but that day is not soon. So as you can see, I just have a bunch of like random crap around, like on here. It's like really in no particular order. I need a pack, so I'm not even gonna bother organizing it. Amanda's mom got this for me when I first moved into Amanda's house to put like extra stuff in, so all my palettes and stuff are in here, and like my hairspray and like extra body cream and stuff. And then this is my main makeup, like kind of showy offy thingy. It was down here, but then I cleaned the top of this off so I could put it back over here. That's where it was when I was at Amanda's house, and I like it so much better because it gives me more counter space over here on this side. So as you can see, it's literally just my collection of Jeffree Star lipsticks, and then I have some Kylie Cosmetics, and then I've got like, this is like blush and bronzer, and then my concealer, BB cream, foundation, more lipstick in the back, and then the drawers kind of have organization to them, honestly. I know that this is mainly like eyeshadows, and then the bottom drawer is also eyeshadow, and these two really just have a bunch of kind of crap in them. Makeup wipes, more lipsticks because they're supposed to be up there, but I haven't put them in there yet, and I'm not going to at this point. And then I just have like, these go inside my laundry hamper, but I keep forgetting to put them back in, and this wires the charger to the mirror. And then that's my Care of vitamins, and I really like them, but I just keep forgetting to take them in the morning, so yeah. And anyways, this is the dresser, and it's like I said, it's kind of small, so this doesn't really close all the way. And this drawer is where all my like shirts are, and you see, I'm having some issues. So when I get back, I definitely need to go through them and like do some donating, but this is like socks and underwear and stuff. This is short sleeves. These are shorts and tank tops. And then these are all my leggings and like PJ pants that aren't thick. And like I said, definitely need to do a clean out. And then as you can see, these are my shoes. My shoes actually end up quite all over the place here. So over here is where a nightstand is going to go when I actually go out and get one. The problem is that I don't want to have to put it together, so I haven't gone to get one yet. And there isn't really any place to get like a cheap nightstand, so. But this is where I charge my phone. That is my alarm clock that I don't use my alarm for, and it has my phone charger attached to it. And sometimes I plug my laptop into the top one. Other times I plug my Nintendo Switch into it. And obviously, I've already kind of explained this. This is my bed. It's a bed. This is the first time in my life I've ever had a bed that is not a twin, so that's really, really nice. No, I do not sleep with all these blankets on top of my bed. I usually put them at the foot, and they'll end up getting kicked off and like end up like right here in the morning. I hardly ever actually sit on my bed and watch YouTube or like use my laptop, because I find that when I do that, like it makes the bed like really hot, because obviously my body heat is like warming up the mattress. And then I can't get to sleep, and it will take me forever to fall asleep because, like, I have really thick thighs, okay? So in this corner we have a mini fridge, which it was in here, and she said I could keep it if I wanted to, so I kept it. And so in here I don't think I have anything in there. I drank my last tea. This box is like my printer and some other miscellaneous electronic things that I'm not really using. So I kind of just kept it over there, and I use it to like kind of like a table to like charge my stuff. And then obviously, like I said, there's the trash. It's kind of a small trash, and there's so much fucking paper came with that backpack. And then this is my favorite thing because it's kind of like a little corner like shelving nook. Like I don't have to go out and buy shelves to show off my stuff. So I used the top one. That's where my picture frame goes that Jordan and Nicole gave me before I left. And it's got a picture of us in it. And up there is actually an autograph from, I think it's just from Hilly and Osric. from the Hollywood show, from when they do Supernatural Parody 2, because I'm on their Patreon. So I got sent the autograph because I'm part of their Patreon. So that was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. I forgot it actually no, I was expecting that. My mom told me, she was just like, you got an autograph in of the two ding dongs, because she calls Jared and Jensen the two ding dongs because of Supernatural. So anything else in here, I really just kind of put stuff. Those are my contacts, earplugs, glasses, deodorant, pills that I haven't been taking. Sailor Venus, because Amanda got a mini mystery pack and she already had Venus, so she gave Venus to me. And if we go down here, this is the other part of my stuffed animals. As you can see, lots of penguins, BB-8. A Baymax and Amanda got me when she went to Disney recently. And then a baby Niffler from my boyfriend. And then down here is just kind of like the miscellaneous shelf. So I've got like one of my like cups. Deadpool versus the World card game, which I need to actually put in my suitcase. An extra purse, another like pillow, like cover, and then my micellar water. And then over here is where I had my suitcase, but when I come back, I'm gonna clear out that box and I'm gonna put my suitcase in the closet. This is my desk. I say mine loosely, it's not mine. My landlady actually had it in her room and she said she wasn't using it, so she said I could have it for my computer, because when I toured, and I came after she bought the bed to come see how it looked in the room, and to tell her like, well, how I wanted to arrange things, because she said that she'd move it. I mentioned that I had my big desktop computer, and she said that she had a desk in her room that she wasn't using and that she could move it in here so I could use it. And so she graciously let me use her desk, which is really, really nice, because that means I could take my desktop out of the box finally. There's the box. Yeah, so this is my desk. I have my headphones up in those two compartments. Obviously, I actually have 3 pairs of headphones. I have my Beats. I have my headphones that have the cat ears on them. That kind of suck, but they were only $10, so I'm not really too angry. And then I have my gaming headphones from when I record like gaming videos, or if I want to do a voiceover for anything, which we'll get to. That polka dot thing is like those like travel, like put toiletries in, and I need to take that off the top and put it on my suitcase. Do you mind? In case anyone wants to know, I literally live like less than 5 miles from the airport. So, hearing planes is a literally like minutely occurrence. Oh look, there it is. You can't see it, but I can. It's going into the cloud. Anyways, back to my desk. I don't even know what part I was explaining to anymore, but whatever. Obviously, this is my desk. It's a desk. There's my hard drive and my disk drive over there. My keyboard and my mouse are usually underneath, but I was propping my laptop up on the underneath thing. And then I have my planner and my journal, and I take those to work with me every day, and honestly, I've actually been using them. I doodle a lot in my journal, and then, yeah. Behind that, I have the refills of my room freshener, and in that Target bag are travel shampoo, travel conditioner, and Ziploc bags for me to pack with later. Underneath, that's my sketchbook, and on top of that, in the Wonder Woman thing, is all my markers. Next to it is my Nintendo Switch holder, and on top of that is just a bunch of like jewelry and accessories and stuff, like random stuff. And then besides that is an extension cord that she gave me, and then my like stuff for my Switch, like my HDMI cord, the charging base, and the controller. And then on the very bottom shelf, in the Hot Topic bag is a whole bunch of patches I need to put on my jean jacket. And then that's my laptop case, which I need to take out. Over there is my big camera and my camera bag. And then my big tripod. And by gosh, I do think that is it. I can't think of missing anything at this point. There we go. So I hope it's less crooked. I hope the light's not too bad because I'm not facing the light. I'm gonna like kind of like you're propped up in the fridge. I don't even know what to start. I know that I'm going to be doing a channel relaunch, and I know I've said this like 5 million times, that I'm going to be doing a channel relaunch. But I know that I've been neglecting my YouTube channel, and it's kind of like a no shit kind of like thing, especially since I've moved down to Florida. I haven't really vlogged or done anything. Because one, I really don't have any friends to go out and do anything with. Like, I have Amanda, but Like now she's like kind of a little bit further away from me. Like she's a 45-minute like back road drive. I haven't really been getting out. I haven't really been the best at putting myself out there. So now that I've kind of finally settled and my confidence has gotten back a little bit, these fucking planes, they really are going one right after the other. Like, and when I say I'm close to the airport, I mean I'm close to the airport. Like when the planes, sometimes the planes will land over my development, sometimes they'll take off, but when they land, I'm so close to the airport that I can see what airline it is. Lots of Southwest goes through Fort Lauderdale Airport, let me tell you. Which is ironic because Southwest is the airline that I am flying tomorrow, and I'm gonna go get my laptop just in case I rant too much and I go over time, because it is almost 3 o'clock, and 3 o'clock is about the time I need to get online and check in for my flight, so give me a sec. Alright, so now that I've got my computer with me, which makes me feel so much better. So basically what I mean is that I'm doing a channel relaunch, is that like, that's literally what it is. I'm literally making over the entire channel. If you're watching this, you probably already noticed that the channel name is no longer Alyssa Michelle, it's Alyssa/NerdSideOfLife. And if you guys don't know, NerdSideOfLife is my blog, and I've had this blog. This blog has gone through a lot of changes, man. I've had it since 2014, and that's when it started out as Miss Alyssa Michelle, and it was my blog to document through college. Well, as I got through college, like, if you go back to 2015, you can see me doing a lot of bullshit lifestyle posts, because that's when I was, like, really getting into it, and I was like, wow, I can make money if I do lifestyle posts, and I was posting about things that I really did not like. Like, I was posting things I liked, but it was, like, really totally not me. And obviously being a lifestyle blogger, that's a lot of money and a lot of time, and I don't have the money. Yeah, like when I was doing Miss Alyssa Michelle in 2015, I was like depressed, I was alone, and I was trying to like make myself somebody that I wasn't, because I was trying to make friends. And then at the end of that year, when I became friends with Jen and Taylor really well, and we decided we were going to room together, I really kind of came into myself. And granted, I still had my issues in sophomore, and literally probably all my issues throughout senior year. I've now decided that Miss Alyssa Michelle was going to turn into NerdSideOfLife, and NerdSideOfLife was originally nerdsideoflife.blogspot.com. You know, it went pretty okay for a while. I wasn't, like, being on Blogger was not really, it was convenient at the time because all my stuff is connected through Google, and I was like, well, this will be so easy, I can do whatever, but Blogger was not, like, the platform for me. I've always liked WordPress, it's really easy to navigate. Blogger was really easy to navigate, but you couldn't see, like, stats and analytics as well through Blogger as you can on WordPress, which is ironic because Blogger's through Google, and Google Analytics is what everybody uses to do literally everything. About end of September, early October, as you guys know, if you follow me on social media, which probably you don't because I'm, like, vastly absent from here, but if you follow me on social media, like more like Twitter, I'm really active on Twitter now, and I'm trying to keep it a lot personal, but I'm also trying to keep it like nerdy, like to kind of relate to my branding. On Twitter, I like advertised a lot for this collaboration with Normal Happenings called The Games That Define Us, and I joined it in August, and I was still on Blogger, and I was still kind of trying to figure my shit out. And I honestly thought that this collaboration, like, he wasn't gonna let me join because I'm, like, so super small, like, zero following. But he let me join, and I was very thankful for it, and I still tell him I'm very thankful for the fact that he let me join. Because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have the community that I'm a part of now, like the blogging, gamer community kind of thing online, and I'm very thankful for that. So thank you, Matt, for letting me join the Games That Define Us again. So yeah, like I said, I joined it in August, and about in October is when I decided I wanted to switch back to WordPress, and it was because in our Games That Define Us group chat, all the collaborators were in a group chat on Twitter, so that Matt could like keep us updated with like what was going on. And so after that, they were all talking about like WordPress and like this, that, and the other thing, and how much they love WordPress and how it's helping them like do this, do that, and the other thing. And I was like, you know what? I just need to take the plunge and I need to sign up for WordPress. But I didn't want to do the only WordPress that I knew that was really beneficial was the self-hosted WordPress, and that is such a pain in the ass because it's so expensive. You have to find a host, you have to pay for the URL, yada yada yada. The hosting is always by month. So then I decided to take the plunge and I signed up for WordPress.com. I was just like, you know what, fuck this. And so I did WordPress.com, and the URL nerdsideoflife.wordpress.com was fucking taken, and I was just like, are you kidding me? So the technical WordPress URL for Nerds Out of Life is Nerds Out of Life 0542 something or other. It's Nerds Out of Life with a bunch of like numbers after it. And so then I tried to sign up my own account, like, and they didn't have Nerds Out of Life, and I was just like, fuck. So my username on WordPress is Alyssa's Out of Life, which is whatever, right? And so I signed up for WordPress. And then I ended up upgrading to the personal plan because I could get my own URL, and it was that much money. And I already started working, so I knew I had a couple extra. I was just like, this is great. I have money to spare, and it's only once a year. It's perfect for me. So and so when I did that, I was able to get nerdsideoflife.com, and I was so worried that I wasn't going to be able to get nerdsideoflife.com, and I'm so thankful that I can. I worked my butt off for like a good like couple days to about a week to get the theme and like look that I wanted to, and then I launched, and it was really fun. When I relaunched, I immediately was just in the Games at the Finest group chat. I went back over to WordPress. Can you just give it a couple shout outs? And literally by the end of the day, I had surpassed like 15 followers. And I know that's not a lot. But for somebody that's been blogging for so long and never actually knowing like how many followers I've had at a time, like this is the first time using WordPress.com. This is the first time that I've ever known how many followers I've had and how many views I've had and how many likes I've had. And then obviously I'm sharing it on Facebook with like my family, my friends, and nobody's sharing it. My family and my friends, none of them share my posts, which thanks guys. Whenever you start something, people are like, oh, you share it with your family and friends, and then they'll share it with their family and friends. Nah, my friends and family suck. They don't do that. They don't share it. So here I am, struggling. Just kidding. I do appreciate the readership and viewers from my friends and family. Just share my stuff every once in a while to your friends and family. You know, that may help. Long story short, I know that I've been neglecting this YouTube channel, and it has been ever since I moved to Florida, because I've been pouring my heart and soul into nerdsideoflife.com. And I'm not quitting YouTube, because YouTube, if I work hard enough at it, can become a pretty good like side income, and that's what I'm all about right now. I'm selling I'm selling a good amount on Redbubble, and I'm selling a little bit on Society6, which is where you can go for print on demand, which so like you make your own art and you can sell it. But I don't want to quit YouTube, because I just need to figure out like my niche. What I'm going to try to do in 2019 is I'm going to try to do like extended posts. So what I mean is that I'm going to keep posting on my blog. I've been doing really well with posting my blog and keeping up the ideas and stuff. Well, right now my ideas are kind of shit because I've been writing every day since December 1st. But anyways, point being is that you can clearly see that the branding has changed. Like, my name has changed on YouTube. It's not Alyssa Michelle, it's Alyssa/Nerdside of Life. The header's gonna change to Nerdside of Life. Basically, this is Nerdside of Life's YouTube channel anymore. It's still mine, because I run Nerdside of Life and it is only me. And that's something I'm very proud of, is that Nerdside of Life is strictly like me, my becomings. I do all the graphics, I think of all the things. I do all the tweaking. I come up with I do all the writing, all the linking, all the linking. I relink to my Patreon every single post. Like, I keep up with it. And that makes me very happy. I do all the research for like what's going on in the community right now. And so I like having something that's entirely mine, which makes me feel good. Which is why I've been pouring my heart and soul into Nerdside of Life for the past couple months. And why I've decided to kind of combine Nerdside of Life and my YouTube channel, make it Nerdside of Life's YouTube channel instead of fully mine, is because that's where all my viewership, that's where the viewership kind of is. That's where things are going on. That's where things are happening. Except the only thing is that I haven't quite figured out how or what I'm going to post about that's not repetitive of what's on my blog. I've kind of figured it out, but I also haven't figured it out really. I'm thinking that instead of my first impressions going up on Nerdside of Life, when I do first impressions of like movie trailers or like episodes, like I'll do them here. I'll like record myself watching the episode, and I'll like, you'll be able to see my first initial reaction to things, kind of like my Supernatural 2 parody reaction, which by the way you can watch on my channel because it's like one of the only videos I have up. I'm kind of finally concluded that I'm going to kind of set Nerds at the Nerds at Life YouTube channel. It's going to be really geeky driven. Like, I'm going to keep the focus on things that are nerdy and pop culture, and it's just going to be whatever I feel like. And I need to go to the Southwest website. Please hold. I've stopped remembering what I was talking about beforehand. I know that this is going to be like the 5 millionth time I've redone my channel, and I know it's going to be like, it's either going to work or it's not going to work, but I know now that I'm not going to try to be like other YouTubers, like vlogging a lot, because I know that just realistically for me it's not possible, because I don't go out and I don't do things that are interesting. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that the end is kind of long. Yeah, expect new things in 2019. I do think I'm still going to keep my name on the channel name, because it's my name. And that Nerds Out of Life is just going to be like the second half of the name, or like the second like 75% of the name. I hope that this works out, because I'm kind of running out of ideas, and I do want to keep doing YouTube just because I want to keep doing video so that I don't lose my like skills and stuff, which I don't think you really can, because it's not really overly difficult, but I mean you also have to kind of keep up with it. Anyways, I have 3 minutes left before I have to check in for my flight, and I think I'm done literally mentioning anything that I can possibly mention. I've gotten so off track so many times. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm sorry it's kind of long. I'll see you guys after the new year probably. Bye.